Greetings, my warriors. So basically, I would like to talk about the something why it would be good for builders to for Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac removed from conservatorship. So the FHFA has number of policies that are blocking the growth of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. So by removal that and if Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac exit conservatorship, they will be able to borrow more money to investors and to regular people because there will be no less and less there will be much less restrictions. For example, I know nearby that's for example, like I live in Florida, and here in Florida, in order to build a certain complex, you must build a certain amount of the affordable houses. What is the problem with the builders? In order for them to build the number of houses, they must also, and it is enforced. I think the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are making them the problems, and they say, okay, if you build so much single family homes, you must build the multifamily homes. And for builders, those multifamily homes are actually a loss. They cannot sell them, so they can rent them. So if they rent them, that means that they need to be they need to take the mortgage, even if they're builders, or the loan, and that costs them. So for them, it is less profitable to build affordable housing than to build the regular homes. And that is because of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac regulations. They don't want to give them the money that to do whatever they want. They have the requirements. So if the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are released from conservatorship, those builders will be able to build as much as and whatever they want. So basically, can build just the single family homes, which are like whatever they decide on the market. If they say, okay, it's 1,000 square foot home and that is enough and that is selling, they will build that. But right now, they're forced to build very expensive homes in order to pay off the very cheap homes. And that is bad for them. So they end up in a large amount of the very cheap homes or the building blocks or something like that that are not profitable for them. And that is created because Fannie and Freddie are under government conservatorship. But by removing that, builders will be able to build the houses which they decide to build. And I think that will be good for overall market, and that is the only way, because I said, like, if they lose on this, they must extremely make on this, in order to offset. But if you remove this loss, they can earn less on something what is medium homes. So that will be adjusted if the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have removed from conservatorship. That is number one. Number two, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac also have the by caps, like something like that they cannot grow too much, that they cannot have book of business as much as they want. So the government keeps them down. So they cannot borrow the money as much as they could. And they cannot sell the mortgage-backed security as much as they could because they're kept by the government. In case that they exit conservatorship, those constraints would be decreased, and they will be able to borrow more to the people. That is good for the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, and it would be good for the builders. So that's why the builders have the reasoning to want Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac removed from the conservatorship, because it will open the gates for more people to afford basically smaller homes. As much as that is kind of weird situation, but it is, because, as I said, let me repeat again, they must build extremely expensive homes in order to pay off the homes that they are forced to build in order to lose. But if you remove this from the equation, they can build the medium homes, and the America basically need medium homes, especially for new generations who are don't have the need to live in a extremely big houses. Not everybody want to live in big houses, but in reality, if you don't, if you're single or have a small family, or you have like wife and a dog, you don't need like 5-bedroom house. So but by removing the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac from conservatorships, it means a lot for the builders, because they will be able to, the more mortgage will be available, plus they will not be forced to build the small apartments and affordable housing. So that is why they want, and that is why it will bring it will bring the power to the housing in case Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are released. Maybe tomorrow or Monday. Stay well, my friends.